Hussein Ali is a student in London. With him we talk about the case for reparations. It's a conference about the possible reparations of the British imperialism. When, where this conference, and let's talk about also the details.
Yes, the conference is on the 20th of May at 6 p.m. This is at Middlesex University, room PA 101, Middlesex University, the Boroughs, Hendon, NW4 4BT. It's free entry. Our speakers are Lee Jasper from Black Activists Rising Against Cuts, Omowale Rupert from the Pan-African Society Community Forum, and Sukant Chandan of the Malcolm X Movement. It's going to be free food. It'll be halal, vegetarian. We also have a discussion at the end where everyone, more of a round table, not so much dictated to, but everyone can discuss what's been brought up and enjoy a cup of tea or coffee. Anyway, I think.
Which nationalities can be more involved?
Basically, it's more for British imperialism. So we're looking mainly at Africa, colonized Africa that was colonized by Britain, and India. We're also going to bring in the question, since the Pope has been to Bolivia and he's apologized for the genocide, which he admitted that it was called on the Catholics' involvement. We're going to discuss now, well, it's all right to apologize and say sorry, but can we take that further now and start asking for reparations for Latin America from the Vatican? I think this Pope probably could do it. He's seemed quite good so far, at least for a Pope.
And about material reparations, economic reparations?
Yes, this is it's a lot about economic reparations, land reparations, but the main thing that we want to discuss is not just the case for reparations, but how they can be applied. This is a subject that's very important because people will always make the argument, oh, if you give it to this government, they're just going to keep it for themselves, it won't go to the people. So we have to look at ways in which, or discuss and try and find ways in which it could be realistically applied. I'm not an expert on the subject. That's why I've helped set up this. I want to see what people have to say and how we can go and move forward from it.
How much is the public opinion of the countries which were colonies sensitive to this problem? Or maybe we think about this problem here in Britain and in the countries which were colonies, the colonial mentality is still very strong.
My opinion on it is, obviously I haven't been to most of these countries, but my opinion would be that people in a lot of global south countries at the moment are more concerned with getting free of neo-colonialism and cancelling the debt before we come to this stage of reparations. I think this is more for people from the global south who live here, for us to discuss how we can go about doing that from inside Britain at the moment, and then bringing it on further for the global south when the more important struggles that they're facing is over. But it is something that's is being asked. I know in India, Modi brought up the question of reparations, and a few different MPs, I think cross parties in India, have been speaking about reparations. So I think it's definitely something that a lot of people that I meet who come here from, particularly from Ghana, have been telling me that it's something that they feel really passionately about.